welcome to the first ever The Battle's End video newsletter. We've been trying a lot of new things, as y'all have seen, in the NIL space mostly, but we decided why not keep the innovation going and do our monthly newsletter in a video platform. So I'm joined here by CEO Ingram Smith, and we're going to run through a couple things today. We're going to talk about what is NIL, what we do, a little bit about our athletes, and then explain why you should support the Battle's End and how to support it. And then we're going to go into the member portion of our newsletter. If you're watching on YouTube, go to thebattlesend.com and join the family today, and you'll get access to all the insights and the exclusive content we're going to keep putting out all summer as a member over there. So, Graham, with that, I'll kick it over to you, man.
Yo, so excited to be able to sit down and talk tonight. We have done a couple other YouTube videos. This is, as you mentioned, is kind of the first attempt at a video newsletter. So excited to jump into it. We can talk about, who we are, what we do, or what we try to do. We've had a little run of success, and sometimes in doing so, old things on social media will get brought up. And our original tweet was something I saw a lot yesterday. But I want to reference actually the tweet that I sent out the night before we actually launched. I sent this out on December 5th and said, tomorrow you will hear of a new name in the FSU collective space. It should not be a cause for concern or confusion, but rather of optimism and confidence as FSU moves forward in the NIL era. And, certainly we hope and feel comfortable and confident that we've made good on those words over the last 6 months or so. But that's what we're here. I mean, we're here to be as good and positive a partner for the university and programs that we care so much about, and am excited to, continue to act as good stewards with the responsibility that we have with this opportunity. So, we have done our best, and we've done what we said we would do as far as going out and improving who we are in this space. And I've just got to say that I'm blown away by the response. I mean, we had yesterday, we had, I think, our second or third best day since we launched. We have, over 500 members at this point, which I don't know if that's a number that I should disclose, but that's a number that we've grown to rapidly after doing a public launch 2 or 3 months ago. And the response from the general fan base has been exceptional, and appreciated at a level that's impossible for me to articulate. So, we'll continue to define ourselves in this space. We'll continue to find ourselves in this space. But I cannot stress how very much every membership's appreciated. And even if you're not in a place to be a member, if you're just in a place to give us, $10 on the nonprofit side, this is all just one big ball, that picks up on itself, and the faster it gets rolling downhill, the larger it gets. So just an incredible response so far, and we are excited to continue to try to grow and learn more and be more, formidable players in this space.
Yeah, no, the only thing I'll add to that is, there's always been this perception from the outside when people try to knock our fan base, right? Like, this is a fan base that, doesn't give money, or this is a fan base that, is only 1 or 2 people supporting it, or, things like that. And, we've disproven that. And this is our 84th day since opening to the public. And, we've now got pushing 550 of y'all that have signed up, and I'm sure many more on the way. And, we've always said, hey, if there's a way to help Florida State win on the field, I would do it in a heartbeat. It was never catching or throwing or anything athletic related for me. But, we're not special. I mean, anyone in the Battle's End family is helping support the team on the field directly for really the first time that's ever been possible. So we appreciate it. Ingram, you want to just kind of give the rundown? The biggest question is, okay, that's great. I love the message, but like, what do you do? I kind of wanted to, how to explain exactly, what it is we do for the players and what we facilitate for the fans that join the Battle's End.
Sure. Well, part of our responsibility, and part of what we're tasked with is to be reflective of the fan base that we represent, and to and show the rather vast and significant marketing potential of a fan base with this passion has behind it. So, I mean, that, what we do and how we go about throughout this process changes some as regulations and rules become clear or less clear over time, depending on your point of view. Um, but we live in the NIL landscape, and we try to adopt in this new era of athletics. And as we are adaptive in that process, we try to be the best representation of this fan base and their passion and interest. We help find kids marketing opportunities. We help bring equity in a space that we don't think there's been a whole lot of, just historically speaking, with these athletes. So we're proud of what we do. We're excited to continue to do it better, to be quite frankly, or to be quite frank. But it's a space that perhaps Max you can define better than I can. It's just this is where we live, and we're going to try to be as good of a kind of tenant in this space as we can be while we're in it.
Yeah, I just that's perfectly said, and we also get the question a lot, right? What makes Battles End different? And the difference, in my opinion, is we're building a real organization. I think we didn't just say, hey, let's play, the perceived NIL game, but let's build an organization that not only can help Florida State win, but look, we're committing to student athletes that we're going to provide opportunities for them, and that, we're going to give them the opportunity to maximize their NIL potential. And we owe it to them to have an organization that can sustain for many years to come. And, we've set that infrastructure up, and, now it's just, can we grow the family to a size where it's sustainable year after year? And again, the support's been amazing. I think the answer is yes. And I'm excited to see it happen. So, folks, just kind of run down the list. We've got, I have kind of three main reasons, I suppose, to support NIL, right? Number one, it's supporting FSU football. I know I've already said this, but this is really the first way that you can directly, support the players that are playing the game. There've always been ways to support the team, and you should continue to do those because those are just as equally important. But this is actually, the guys whose names that are going to be catching, running, tackling, all those things this fall, and you're supporting them.
Football, golf, and potentially more sports to come. We are just a further extension of a fan base that we know is dynamic, exceptionally passionate, and is continually, I think, undersold on its size and influence. And does this fan base have a whole lot of people that can write $100 million check? Not yet. It's getting there, but not yet. But does it have an incredible amount of people that can contribute at the $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 a year? Absolutely. And kind of that's part of our role in finding people and then finding, marketing opportunities. Again, I continue to say this, are reflective of the size and passion of this fan base. This is not an attempt for me to market my podcast, I can assure you, but the partnership that the Nolecast has had with with Legendary Home Loans is as good as any in collegiate athletics. You've had 500 people, including one Max Moody there, find a loan through two exceptionally capable and talented individuals, but individuals who in large part got in front of those people because they chose to tap into the passion and shared energy or commitment or whatever you want to call it of this fan base. So it's out there. It's out there in numerous forums, and maybe Max, that's our responsibility to go try to find it and find more commercial opportunities that are reflective of what I think is one of the most passionate fan bases in all of global sport. So that's why we're here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And, folks, before we get into talking about the team, giving you the Ingram Smith some insights on what to expect and why you should be excited for 2023 for our members. There's three ways to join the family, right? There's our retail membership. So we've got 6 different levels ranging from $19 a month all the way up to the $1,000 a month level. And there's a variety of benefits that come with those. You now can support, the team, and like Ingram said, the golf team as well, and other sports in the future directly in a way you haven't before. And in exchange for that, we can give you interactions with the players that are exceptionally unique and really first of their kind. And like if y'all go look on social media, the huge autograph session we did for the spring showcase, that's just the first of many. So yeah, there's that part of it. We also have a nonprofit side, 501c3 approved. It's on our website. It's a one-time gift. And, again, even if you say, hey, I'm not really in a spot maybe to give recurring monthly right now, you can give $10 there. Right. And that again is still helpful, still shows the support, and still builds the story to maybe the people that can write larger checks that, they're not on an island by themselves, and it shows the breadth of our fan support. And finally, if y'all have a business, we mentioned Legendary Home Loans, HH Insurance Group. That was one of our first corporate sponsors, and we're in the works with several more, and we're going to have really exciting announcements coming. But, we can work out all kinds of stuff where, you can use student athletes for various marketing opportunities that, your business better than I do. So I won't drone on with hypotheticals, Ingram, but, reach out to us if that's something you're interested in as well.
Absolutely. The future's bright, y'all. I mean, and it's great to be able to say that with a degree of confidence and not, hoping that something might turn about. Florida State has a unique opportunity here with alignment, with shared vision of a lot of different people in the in the organizational hierarchy, and I think there's a role and responsibility that we have to play here, and we're going to do our damnedest to do it in the best manner possible. And with 500 and however many of y'all providing the wind in our sails to do it, I'm pretty confident we're going to continue to be one of the leading forces in this space. So it's been a hell of a start. Just want to thank you for all your support. And I think I speak for everybody from the Battle's End when we say that we honestly have been humbled and floored by the response of the broader fan base so far.
Folks, we are going to talk about a few more things as part of, again, our members only segment, which will be on our website. So make sure you join the family at thebattlesend.com. And yeah, we look forward to welcoming you in.